This should hopefully be the last vlog of us doing anything with the podcast room, because it's the final countdown. It's Thursday, it's Halloween. By the time this video goes live, we either will have or will not have live streamed tomorrow, which is Friday, which would be the normal RTFM Show day. I have all intents and purposes of trying to get this room ready for that, which is why y'all are getting me doing this and not talking about the 9800X 3D specs that officially publicly dropped, that Steve did a video about. And yeah, we knew all that because we're under embargo, but I didn't know they were gonna be doing that today. Otherwise I would have had a video ready for you guys, so I apologize. But that's why Steve's just better, okay? Roll the fucking ad.
We interrupt this video to bring you a special message from iFixit. No, we interrupt this interruption with this interruption about new stuff from iFixit. Wish you had a new graphics card, but inventory sucks? Fix the inventory problems with iFixit. Whoa, don't drop it. Can't fix that with iFixit. Just kidding, yes you can. Wish you could take iFixit with you anywhere, but your pockets aren't big enough? Introducing the new More
And the new Minnow.
Take them with you anywhere. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below for discounts and savings and explosions. More explosions. Even more explosions. Why are you still here? Click the description now.
So these are really common these days, and almost every podcast has them in the back now. As we're unpackaging these are just like, they're just slat walls. So technically these would be wood, but this is actually PVC. It's PVC with laminate on there. But the backside, if you look, actually sound absorption material. So it doubles as an acoustic treatment for the room to help, as well as something aesthetic. So anyway, I'm just kind of following everyone else that uses these. When I say everyone else, I don't mean in the tech space. I'm not sure too many people in the tech space are using these yet. I mean, like almost every other podcast I looked at. So the podcast table shop thing I got them from, they have a bunch of pictures of examples of their tables, and every one of them had this in the background. And I'm like, well, there must be a reason. They do have real wood ones available, and I looked at those when I was there. I was like, oh, these are so heavy, and there's no point to me having real wood back there because I got all the wood I already need. Giggity giggity. So when it comes to mounting these though, to do it right, technically, you would take your caulk and your wood, spackle the back of it with like a stream of caulk fluid. No, I can't. And then you would put it on the wall and like drywall screw it into place. I'm going to try brad nails first without the caulking. I'm trying to keep there from being damaged to the wall, because if I put caulking on the wall and I take that off, it's gonna take the paint and some of the drywall like texturing with it. So that's my hope, is that brad nails will hold it up, and then enough to where I can go to the Home Depot and get a box of the black drywall screws that I can put a few of them in there to take the weight from the brad nails, but the brad nails allow me to sort of tack it up there in place. That's the idea anyway. We're gonna find out together if that's gonna work or not. It's also Halloween and my kids wanna go get candy, so I gotta get this done as soon as possible because it is already in the afternoon. So this is what it kind of looks like on the wall right here. I took off one of the panels. You can see the stickies up there because I have enough to technically go all the way to the door if I want. But we have plugs. So I'm gonna have to do some cutouts for the plugs. That's why right now we need to measure. When I get there, I got my skill saw, so I can kind of mark a square, and then I can cut through them and cut a square so that it just lines up there. Anyway, because these walls are taller than most home, like commercial ceilings like this are like over 9 feet, whatever that is, and whatever crap you all measure in, I don't know. So I need to know what the gap is at the bottom, because it would be nice right now. Nick, go ahead and measure the bottom so I can see what the distance is from the bottom to the floor.
1.5 feet. Or no, sorry, 1 inch.
Wait, a foot to one. You know, there's a big difference between
13 inches.
Between a foot and 1 inch and a foot and 6 inches is a big difference.
13 inches total.
So we came out to the warehouse. We were like measuring random boxes and stuff and trash cans to see if we could find something the right height. We found the perfect thing that's just the right height to rest it on. An NRP 200 Max. Oh, Jesus. I've yet to break one. Nick did break one while moving though. Oh my God.
That's so funny.
Cool. This is literally, I embrace the DIY. I need a step stool. It's rare that I need one.
Oh my God.
We're good, I promise. I don't have a step stool. I only have ladders. Hey! Oh, man, something I hit it with. Thanks, Corsair. All right. It's amazing what'll happen when you're not shooting brad nails through felt and drywall
At 150 psi.
at 150 psi. About 40 psi was perfect for this, and going at a 45-degree angle, perfect. Last panel for this wall. I need the step stool to do the top still. I'm not gonna, well, I guess I could use the ice chest. I'll do it off camera. But, holy crap. The echo in here already is so much better, the reverb. Like, it almost feels like my ears are plugged, if you will.
Like wearing headphones.
Yeah. That's gonna be cool.
I like the two-tone a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad, because Jennifer and I went back and forth on that for a while. And at the end of the day, I went with my gut feeling on this, and I do like the black and the, because this is not gonna be the lighting for the podcast. It's gonna be more dramatic lighting with some uplights back here, with obviously the whiskey and stuff on my shelf here, and any other cool stuff we put in the back, like maybe some little plants, maybe some cool GPUs, motherboards, like just stuff that's related to here, like maybe a steering wheel. Because one of the comments was like, "Oh yay, a tech podcast coming back that only talks about cars." It's like, you're not wrong. Okay, things left to do. A lot.
Yeah, this crap.
Yeah, all this crap. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause this video here. I'm gonna kind of work fast without the camera slowing me down. And then probably tomorrow, before the show goes live, I think we'll finish up this video tomorrow with it all done. And then this video will go live after the podcast goes, if everything goes according to plan. So, but I already know the internet works. We already checked all that stuff. The power obviously works. I think we're good. So we'll be back in the future. For you, it'll be right now.
So what happened to that thing?
Well, we had a Rodecaster Pro 2 there, and it died. I don't think it was intended to die. I think it might have been defective. We had a power interrupt here because we were pulling power into another part of the building, well, the other side of the wall over there, and the circuit that was turned off was daisy chained into here, so the computer shut off and the Rodecaster and all that just shut off. And then when it came back on, it was really odd. Like the mics were not getting like amped, because remember, these are dynamic mics. There's no power needed for them, no 48 volts or anything. So the Rodecaster is responsible for uplifting the signal, like a cloud lifter would normally do. So it was all set up, and Phil had already like done his setting, and I was good. I was through the wizard and getting it all set up, getting all the feedback channel from the camera and everything into there. And when it came back up, we were getting like no uplift. Like it was just like minus 50 dB is the best we could get out of the mics with them cranked. I'm like, that's weird. So I went into the wizard and I changed the mic type to like a podcaster mic like from Rode and switched it back to the SM7B. Just switching those settings, because by telling it what kind of mic you have, it knows how to do the preamps and all that. So when I went back to the SM7B, it was loud. And I'm like, cool.
Boy, I sounded like I was in the witness protection program.
And I was like, there's no voice changer built into this setup. I was like, crap, that's weird. So I told Phil, I was like, something really weird happened. So I shut off the Rode mic, or the Rode podcaster, held the button on the back. It says, you sure you want to shut off? Touch yes. Never came back on again. So.
And we tried like three different power sources.
We tried different power sources and stuff.
Yeah.
The power brick was good. It was actually able to charge our iFixit portable soldering gun battery pack for that. So we knew the power brick was good. Yeah, just no more power out of it. So it's almost like that interrupt somehow bothered it, which is weird because it was hooked up to a power strip, which you can see down there, and it had the inline power brick, which should have at least soft shut it down, I guess, if it lost power. We think maybe some of the USB signal that goes from the PC back to it might have backfed something weird. I don't know. I have power interrupted mine at home on accident a couple of times by having a loose cable underneath my power brick, or the power strip. Never had a problem with it. So maybe that one was sort of defective from the start. Because the first thing we would notice is when I would set it to the SM7B, I had to give it max power to get it to like uplift, and it wasn't working right. So emergency sent Nick to Micro Center to grab another one. So we're just gonna drop that one back off with them and give us a new one. And yeah, that could not be at the worst time because showtime's in like 4 hours if we're gonna make it today. So I figured I gotta do something in the meantime. I'm gonna make some of the sound panels for this because the only thing now keeping sound from outside out through here is glass, single pane glass. So I've got our board, our soundboard, taking the measurements of the window frame, get a couple of layers of that in there, and then hopefully that'll cut down the noise coming through the window. Okay, so this is one of those less than ideal but better than nothing type situations. So the soundboard is up. It's gonna stop some of the outside sound. People parking and maybe arming their car. You might hear a car horn or something. Can't help it. Look, it's a citywide podcast. You're gonna get city noises, okay? And it's really ugly, but this is how we fix that. Fixed.
Also, they won't see it anyway because the camera's there.
True. But this actually helps with any of the sound that might have made it through the window shade, bouncing off the glass. So, sound goes in 2 directions. Actually goes in 360 directions.
Hurry up, Nick.
I know, we're just waiting on the mixer. And I'm covered in fibers and my nose is gonna run now because I didn't use it.
Can you like vacuum yourself?
I was using the air compressor, but it wasn't actually getting the job done. All right. Take 2. You know what, y'all don't need to see this. We already talked about it, got one at home. Let's just get it in there and see if this one's gonna work. And then I've got to figure out that buzzing on that one cable. I've got the soundboards up in the window now. That's why it's called a Mickey Mouse, because haha, looks like some stupid ears. Haha.
Disney, please don't sue us.
Yeah, one copyright strike later.
And this is how it turned out. A bit later, obviously the panels are up, the lighting's up, as you can see. There's a little buzzing because I have his mic cable routed right next to a power cable, which has come through a little bit. You can't really hear it on the recording, but we can hear it in the playback. So
Yeah.
how's your audio level on your headphones?
It's pretty good.
Okay, talk directly into
Oh,
your mic.
right. It's pretty good.
Oh my god.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Nice. The essentials.
I gotta get the fart on here. Actually, I can do another page of all farts.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what's ready to go now is us, because by the time this is being done filmed, we have to now get ready for the actual show, and there's still a lot more to do to get this set up. So anyway, thanks for watching. Obviously, there's a lot of effort and time that went into this room, so we'd hugely appreciate it if you guys would tune into the show.
Hugely.
Hugely.
It's gonna be huge. Anyway,
Hugely.
it's gonna be huge. Anyway, we might get the audio recording for like Spotify and stuff ready today. If not, that'll be backburnered and it'll have to be later when the audio only feeds start going again. But
Yeah, because this computer had like 50 bajillion updates. So it's
Yeah.
like all sorts of barely hanging on right
I
now.
looked it up. The last show we did was September 26th, I believe, 2023. So over a year. We kind of like this year. We're like taking a year off at a time.
Okay, this computer is so out of date that it can't even update to Windows 11. Like it told us it couldn't.
Yeah, well, that's because I think that Secure Boot isn't active. But whatever, I don't care. It's just a podcast computer. It's on Windows 10. So, all right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is what it looks like. Hopefully the audio is good in here. I spent a lot of time and effort on that. And one of the panels fell down from the wall again. So I have to fix that.
Oh, okay. I thought you took that down. I was like, uh oh.
No, it fell down.
It took it down.
It tried to kill Phil.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then unplugged the camera. So I have a feeling that one might fall behind the camera during the show. So we'll see. All right, guys. Thanks.
So if you see all of us going that way, then yeah.
No, they'll hear it. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the show hopefully in a little bit. Bye.